Welcome to hole number one of the 5th anniversary 9-hole cup. We're starting off here at Juniper Point. Now, I'm intentionally showing you this really low level extra mile, level 4, and I've got the basic ball. I recommend you bring a Titan here or so, depending on the level of your extra mile. And the thing is here, we're going to give this like max top and 2 bars, 1 to 2 bars of right spin, depending on the wind that we're going to have. And you might have to adjust this one into overpower, even with a higher level club. And we're going to bounce it here on this first fairway pad. And all we need to do is carry a little bit further here, and then we wouldn't have clipped into that bunker. So that's not going to be much, especially if you just upgrade the ball. So then the second shot, you see here, this is a really close to the pin kind of save. And I don't like to show off these kind of save shots, which I find makeable, and I believe in you. I know you can do it too. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So let's go, baby. I'll see you on hole number 2. Welcome to hole number 2. This is another one from the Juniper Point course. Now, I'm coming in here with a Goliath club and a Navigator ball. It doesn't really matter which long iron you go with. I'd say to pick the one that has the most kind of ball guide. And you see how I move it over with this level 5 to have the red ring touching that bunker on the left. I give it 1 back. Now you're seeing the old side spin values. That's approximately 0.5 bars of left spin with the current spin values in the game. And we just make our little 10% max adjustment here. This one's kind of like a toilet bowl for me, or some sort of like a little whirlpool. The way this green sort of funnels into the middle, there's no guarantee of getting the drop here, but there is many ways that you can make this one happen. So just a gentle roll, dropping it in. We'll see you on number 3. Hole number 3, this is a crazy par 5. Now, you should probably play it down the left right there and set it up by those bunkers and then play a long shot. But go 2 top, 1.5 right with your quarterback here at a Titan ball. Now, set it up. See that pink bush? With the level 7, we're using the left edge of it. Go back and pause the screen. Check that landing position. Now, see how we're doing this curl as well. It's about 75%, but max over power. So then we give it the full slice and bring it on down here between the bunker and the rough. Now, that might be a bit, but a few practice shots, and you're going to leave yourself this beautiful open shot, second shot, big dog, or a horizon. You want to have about 6 bars of topspin here. Now, with a nice tailwind, this 10% max works out great. Of course, like any shot in this game, once we get that tournament win, we're going to have to reevaluate all the elevations that you see in this video, and then we're going to have to adapt them to the tournament win. So that's what I do, in the live stream, especially in qualification, go through and, try to work those shots or dial them in, as they say. So here we go. Perfect ball, baby. And you see how we're coming in nicely between the trees. There's a few ways to play this one, but I want you to have a chance to get that albatross each and every time. Good luck. We'll see you over on hole number 4. Hole number 4, and we're visiting the White Cliffs here. Now, I loved this shot with 3 top, and I'm giving it as much left or right spin as we need, depending on the wind here. So a couple bars of right spin, and we'll get this one down the fairway. Now, I just picked a quarterback here because it's a nice, accurate club. It's not about massive distance here, but you could certainly play it with an extra mile. You could bring a Titan or a Quasar. This is just sort of an average all-around play here. You just bounce it on the right central fairway here and just get it nicely down around to the corner. Now, I know there's big topper shots and lovely things. You can clear the gap on the right there if you want, but I'm not against leaving myself with a shot that I know well. Minimum backbone here puts us in a pretty solid position, if you ask me. Now, because I have the tailwind, I have to move up a couple of rings to have room to adjust here. So 3 back, 1 left. You see the modern side spin values have returned, and we just line this one up directly at the pin. As you can see, then there, 0%, like I said, and we are at min or close enough to minimum distance for my taste anyway. So nice, clean little adjustment here. Goes to show how much more accurate you can be with some kind of a grid on your screen. That's just the way it is with these modern devices these days. Boy, I used to game on an NES. Ooh, I tell you, come on, baby, be the hole. We'll see you on number 5. Hole number 5, and this one here is a par 5. It's not too bad. I am using here just an EM5 and a Quasar ball, giving it max top, max right spin, and actually pulling off a little bit of topspin there because there is a bit of danger hitting that bunker. When you have tailwind like this is a tour play example. We're giving about a half a bar of right curl here. And that's where if you were using a side spin 3 ball, you could use a little bit less curl. Idea being to bounce it up this fairway somewhere near this little red sign. Because what that does is it leaves you a nice long iron to the green. If you play it less aggressively, which is perfectly fine, you might find yourself in a wood distance. I have some replays that have a horizon play here, a viper play here, some have a sniper play here. It's just going to depend on how you get that drive going. So this one, I decided to play it on the fairway. You could bounce this one on the green and use a little bit more backspin, but a couple bars of backspin here. I played that drive, like I said, 10% max, and if I didn't, I said it again, and 10% max here on this second shot into this kind of headwind that we have. Now, of course, not too bad on the wind. This is an older example. I didn't do so hot on this shot. However, it gets you there, 2 balls, 2 strokes on the green. Getting pretty close anyway. We'll get this one figured in the tournament. I'll see you on hole number 6. Hole number 6 is played on the Southern Pines course. I've got a sniper here right at max distance with the katana, and I'm going about 1.6 bars of backspin here. This little rough bump is not as tough as it looks, especially when you put yourself in perfect max distance there. Depending on the wind, right, we might have to step it up to a kingmaker here so that we can accommodate for this. And there is a play, from the left or from the right to get this ball to green and give yourself a birdie. But I want drops. I want you to win. I want you to get the banner, baby. So we're going to hit perfect. Little 10% max adjustment. And you know what? Get this one a little drop. Going to give you a little advantage over the field. I'll see you on the next one. Hole number 7 is a Southern Pines par 4. Now, I've got a kingmaker here because in tournament play, I was really sure I was going to get this drop. I come in with maximum top spin and maximum left spin here because we want to make sure to give ourselves a good angle of approach on the second shot. And you're going to see here, I've got about a quarter of the red ring into the rough on the left, and we're just going to hit it clean and get this one down the left side. You can definitely play on the right if you want. I did find some success on the left, so I stuck with it. And you know what? You got to do you. Play the game the way that it works for you. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to have fun and try to do well. So from this position here, we've got that sniper. You could play this with a viper as well. And I'm bouncing it right at max here. So we're giving it 3 bars of right spin and about 3 bars of backspin. Now that is with a nice little tailwind here, 2.8 bars. It's going to depend in the tournament, guys. We're going to have to just work it out, use those practice tokens, and figure out the best way to play these shots. But I want you to see great routes, great possible paths that we can take to give ourselves an opportunity and hopefully an edge over the competition. Over those people who maybe haven't heard of this YouTube channel, tell them, subscribe to Erelic Gaming, and they can head on over here, and you know what, we can have some fun, hit up the live streams, and everybody wins in the end if we are gaming and having fun together. So this one looking good, coming in. You know it was going down, baby. We'll see you on hole number 8. Hole number 8 here from the White Cliffs, I think is low-key one of the hardest par 3s in the game. I'm giving it max right here and like 2.6 or so top spin. And I'm playing this one with a backbone, and I recommend playing it with a kingmaker all the time. 30% max is the adjustment here. Now, there's a real argument to be had to be using a side spin 4 or even side spin 5 ball. If you've got one, maybe you haven't used one in a while, I mean, go ahead, right? Get around that bunker. Don't play it as close to this bunker as I am if you don't have to. I mean, if you want to go bargain ball here, you're going to go katana. It's still going to give you the side spin that you need, but make sure side spin 3 and stay away from that bunker. And you can see here that we didn't do too bad. We definitely have a chance to drop it. I got that second bounce a couple before the fringe, so I wish you luck. We'll see you on the final hole. Hole number 9, White Cliffs here, and I think this is kind of a sad one to end it on because it's not really a great albatross chance. I am only giving it 3 bars of top spin here and max left spin, and we're setting it up with the Zerk. The point of the Zerk is to have a lot of reach for the second shot. Now, don't go too crazy on the top spin here, because if you go further up and to the left, it actually makes our angle of approach on that second shot worse. So you're not going for massive distance on this drive. You could actually play this with a rock. You could play it with a quarterback. Just kind of get it down here safe and sound and give yourself a nice look at the second shot. So taking a look here up at the green, you're going to see a bit of a hazard. to the front side of the green. So we have to approach it from the right here. So you see how there's that water there. Now you need left spin. That's where, of course, if you had power 5, side spin 3, hey, I'm not your mama. I just want you to hit the thumbs up button, baby. And don't forget to subscribe, especially if you made it this far in the video. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you guys all. And please check out my live streams on the channel. They're going to be all scheduled for you. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this one. Like them all. And again, you know, Horizon or a big dog here, max top, get it as close as you possibly can. I hope you can get it to the green. But if not, it's going to set you up with a really, I think, manageable wedge shot here. So I don't actually have the third shot here. It's a wedge. Okay, so use your Firefly, use your Endbringer, even Rapier, whatever works for you. That Rapier, I don't mind, you know. Hey, if you get it in the hole and you're having fun and you're playing the game, that's all that really matters. So thank you so much for watching. And, you know, I hope I see you out there. I'm going to be streaming pro, even though we're watching a rookie video, baby. I love you. We'll see you. Thank you for watching.